How you like that?
Nice. Hello. Welcome to a news show. One could call it a podcast news show. So this is one of the podcasts of all time. I'm Jerry Aquino, and today I have my lovely friend Chris Mata with me. Are you there?
I am here. Thanks for having me, Jerry.
You're welcome. I knew he was there. How are you doing?
I'm great, Jerry.
This is our second episode.
Second episode. I'm a little hot, I gotta be honest.
It is a little hot. We did turn off all ventilation so that we could have better sound.
Yes.
That's so...
Hot mic.
Who needs to breathe?
Nobody.
For 30 minutes.
Humans.
It's fine. We'll get over it.
How are you, Jerry? Are you able to breathe?
I am kind of, but not really. But that's mostly through my own anxiety.
You suffer from anxiety?
I suffer from overlapping my schedule constantly and mixing up things and overpromising things. And I have too much on my plate. I'm stressed.
That's like in sales, you're supposed to underpromise and overdeliver.
Right. So
You're overpromising.
overpromise, I underdeliver. I gotta stop doing that.
But do you though?
Do I? Yes. Yes. There's a
You do
calendar. I do my best to use the calendar. First of all, I do. I don't know what happens. The second I forget to write something in there, I'm like, this day is wide open.
Your phone calendar?
Yeah.
And by the way, we're looking at each other. So in the camera.
No, that's my studio audience.
Yes. We should take a photo of the studio, like when we're all done.
Oh,
like
yeah.
What it looks like. It's just.
Yeah, totally. I was going to do it right now, but yeah.
Anyway, so anxiety. Tell me, what's going on? What's happening?
I've just overpromised. I've overpromised some things to my day job, and I've overpromised some things to my gigs. So I have to figure that out. I have to figure out how two of me is going to be in two places on the same night. Because that's what I would rather have happen. I'd rather really figure out how to slice myself in half and attend both things than let anyone else down.
So what you're saying is your day job is clashing with your chosen profession, your career.
Yes.
You know what? I think that's a good sign. Imagine not having a clashing of that.
That's true.
That's like black and then wanting to go over into white or white to black, whatever one it is. But you're in that gray area now. Imagine being stuck in one color.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people never even get to the gray.
I have been stuck in one color. It's pretty depressing.
Well, you know what? This might sound disingenuous, but congratulations. You've made it to the gray.
Thanks. I've made it to the part where I get to just fuck my schedule.
Well, that's really huge to go from, people move to LA not to be a banker or whatever it is they become. A lot of them come to be in entertainment. And it seems like you have the excellent challenge of having to deal with a gig and a job. And
we love that problem.
That's a huge step, so good job.
Well, that's good. Hey, here I am, entertaining. Just gonna wait for it to start paying up. So, that being said, we're gonna hop right into the news stuff. I think I'll be fine trying to figure out how to slice myself in half. I'll clone myself. Something could happen. There's holographic things now. There can be a holographic Jerry. What if there can be a holographic Jerry? I'll put a pin on that for later. So,
put a pin in that.
Today, let's see, we threw up some questions on Instagram, or threw up a possible box to have some questions, if anyone had any. We did get one about monkeypox.
Monkeypox? Who was it by? Who sent the...
Who sent, so it looks like...
What's the handle?
The handle is @Azarath.
Azarath?
Azarath.
That's a cool name.
That is a very cool name.
Does that
Thank
mean?
you for your support and question. I don't know. Maybe you can let us know in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Or
let us know, Azarath, what exactly that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, because I don't know either.
What's the question?
But they want to know about monkeypox, and as well they should, because it's been kind of spreading around.
Well, what's the question?
Well, the question is they want to know all about monkeypox. They're like, tell me more about this.
Verbatim, they said, tell me more about this?
Yes.
What is that? And you just knew. You're like, oh, she means monkeypox.
That's exactly what...
Is it a she? I just guessed.
Huh?
It's a she, right?
She, they.
It's a she, they. So Azarath is a she-they. And Azarath had the thing of, tell me more about this. And you were like, monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
What's the exact question?
All right. The exact question is, WTF is going on with monkeypox?
What the F is going on with monkeypox?
WTF is going on with monkeypox? That's a great question.
That is a good question.
Because it started popping off. I think it's gone a little crazy in New York. I should look that up.
It's in New York. I know it started in the United Kingdom, first of all, early on.
Yeah.
Right? But where's it? Nigeria? Is that originally?
I believe so.
But now it's like...
And that was like in 2003. There were a couple of cases of monkeypox. So apparently this is something that's been around for a little while that has had, I guess, a threat to be able to like grow into a larger epidemic, but it's not deadly.
Monkeypox isn't deadly?
Monkeypox is not deadly. There's a small percentage of people that it could like mutate and then be deadly, end up being fatal for pregnant women, for people that are, comproimmunized.
It's in the States? Monkeypox came to New York?
In New York currently.
And what are the symptoms?
They're like
so let's say that I'm walking around and I'm like, oh damn, do I have COVID or monkeypox? Like, can you differentiate?
Oh, definitely.
Well, what are the symptoms?
So the symptoms are actually closer to smallpox. I don't know if you've ever had smallpox.
No, you know who did have smallpox? Native Americans.
They did.
Mm-hmm. They had it a lot.
Yeah, and we were able to eradicate that much earlier.
The Native Americans? Yeah, they were eradicated.
The smallpox.
Oh,
that wasn't what I did. I had nothing to do with that.
That was the first.
Not me, not my family.
That was the first.
Smallpox was eradicated in 1980.
Oh well, but I was going to say that's the first biological warfare ever in recorded history. Was the army using the blankets with the smallpox?
Yeah.
Biowarfare.
Yep. So symptoms are looking like fever, headaches, muscle aches, a lack of energy.
Sounds like the flu so far.
Sounds like the flu. Also sounds like a mild case of COVID.
Mild COVID.
Yeah, it does.
How do we know?
A rash can be present.
A rash. Herpes?
No. I mean, it's grosser looking than herpes. And I guess it's going to be herpes all over the place. It can grow anywhere on your body.
Well, that sounds like psoriasis.
Resembling pimples and pus-filled blisters that are quite sizable.
Syphilis. That sounds like syphilis now.
On your hands.
Oh.
It can be on your hands. It can be on your feet. It can be on your face. It can be on the inside of your mouth.
That sounds like a jungle gym.
A jungle gym of pus-filled blisters. Yes.
Hence, monkeypox. Monkey gym. Monkey bars.
A monkey gym. Are you just wording things together, sir?
I mean, I'm just trying to make, because it's so depressing having monkeypox around and COVID.
Yep.
So let's say you have COVID and monkeypox at the same time.
Well, that's why they're trying to kind of smash this quickly before it has the potential to like grow and mutate and like evolve.
Man, monkeys be busy.
Monkeys are like Pokemon. They be evolving.
Dang. Yes.
It's very true.
That's an excellent way to spin it.
Let's see. So apparently the risk of contracting it in the U.S. is believed to be low, but we know how that went last time. And anyone that comes into close contact with an individual carrying the disease is at risk for an infection. I'm pretty sure it's just human to human, skin to skin contact.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's like skin to skin. It's not even the breath or...
So you'd have to touch some... Ooh.
You got it, yeah.
It almost seems like it would be obvious if somebody has, but if they have just fever and whatever else, then you really wouldn't know.
As well as the exchange of some bodily fluids.
You know what that means?
Some, all. Touching a lesion, why would you touch a lesion on someone? Somebody's
I don't know,
lesion.
sometimes you just got to poke at something.
Sir, get off my lesion. Please don't touch my lesion.
I've never had to say that sentence ever.
Neither have I.
Sir, ma'am.
Ma'am, that's my lesion.
That's...
Oh, man. It's not considered to be sexually transmitted, though. So, bodily fluids is saliva.
Okay, that doesn't... Okay, so imagine you have monkeypox on your genitals. At that point, it would be...
You can get monkeypox on your genitals.
Yes, so if you had sex then,
that would be touching their lesions.
So it's not the act of sex that does it.
It would be the skin-to-skin contact.
Oh my, that sounds like an STD.
Blistering.
That sounds like an STD.
Well, it just happens to be in that area. It's probably also everywhere else. Not that I'm dictating the way your monkeypox is going to go. We don't have monkeypox, guys.
I don't even. I can't even with that.
I can't even, not even.
Wow.
So avoid scratching your skin. Keep your skin moisturized or dry and uncovered, but moisturized.
You know what? You know, I bet you the first people to discover that monkeypox did come into the States was Lubriderm, trying to sell up lotion. Know what I'm saying?
I suppose.
It only makes sense. Anyway, I'm all about conspiracies.
I see that. So, what do you think will come out of the conspiracy of monkeypox? Do you think that this is going to have a political play?
Dude, Biden's like dealing with so much.
Yeah. What's he dealing with?
Well, he's dealing with the inflation, just inflation, gas prices.
Yep,
the record heat. So many people are going to die. Our power grid's going to go out. And you know, Texas is still suffering because of Ted Cruz. Have they updated their power grid? Not only that, not to mention COVID, not to mention now monkeypox.
Now monkeypox.
Oh my goodness, that dude has his plate full. But you know what? Keep printing money. That solves everything, right?
Yep.
Inflation.
Inflation. I think gas has been going down every day.
I was still like $5.49 when I was
by like
at the
a couple of cents. It's been getting a little bit lower.
But nobody goes to the store and is like, hey, you know, tomato sauce is 3 cents cheaper.
Yeah.
Why do we do that with gas?
People do that. Actually.
That's so dumb.
People like a bargain. People are very
because it's like 5 cents cheaper somewhere else. So you're going to go to the other station across the street. I'm going to go to the Arco instead of the whatever. What is it, Valero or whatever it is, Chevron. Either way, I don't know about you, but at the pump, when I'm done pumping gas, I give the pump the finger.
Why? Okay.
Because if somebody has to, that's because why not?
Yeah.
I don't want to keep that negativity on me.
That's
you know
true. You wanna just shake the
boom,
energy off.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what Biden's dealing with. Not only that, he has to deal with the. Is our government even working? Does it work anymore?
No.
So he also has to deal with that.
They're all still really trying for the January 6th trials and just kind of trying to figure out how to persecute Trump. And they're just trying to figure out if that's possible. So far, they do believe that they can.
I think anybody. It shouldn't even be a question of can they.
Attorney General Garland, he's definitely open to prosecuting Trump.
Well, you know what? Merrick Garland has a bone to pick with all the politicians.
Yeah.
Especially who blocked him? Mitch McConnell blocked him from getting the confirmation hearing to be a Supreme Court justice. Remember, Obama wanted him.
Yeah.
And instead of Merrick Garland, we got beer guy Brett Kavanaugh.
Beer guy.
Oh my God! So
God, does America love beer?
He likes beer. I love beer.
I like beer.
Though, finally,
I like beer.
I like beer. Maybe I had a few beers. Maybe I had too many beers.
So I'm gonna work. It's beer.
If Brett Kavanaugh was more of an icon, I would work on my impression of him. Yeah. Because I could do a good Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah,
we had beers.
Sure you can.
Maybe I had a couple too many beers.
A lot of beers.
I like beer.
Yeah.
And he looked drunk.
Him and the boys, Skipper and Turner and Kendall.
I've never had a boy named Skipper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Skip. They all sound like cast members of the Degrassi episodes.
I just can't even believe that. That's our Supreme Court right now.
Yeah. Mr. Beers, Mr. Clarence Thomas.
Are they going to get Ginni, his wife? Remember that? Because she was sending text messages or emails to, who was it that was in cahoots with the January 6th?
Ooh.
So Clarence Thomas, his wife, Ginni.
That's right.
Who was she sending the texts to? Do you remember?
I do not.
Was it the Proud Boys? I'm just gonna make stuff up now.
Was it the Proud Boys?
But the Klan, I believe. But that's not true. I don't know. I'm just making that up. But she was sending texts or emails to somebody that had something to do with January 6th, trying to I don't know what, sway opinion or something.
I mean, they say they may subpoena her.
How is she even able to get away? And I think this is the problem with why people are not trusting the government anymore. or haven't in a long time, because nobody's held accountable.
Oh, nothing is held accountable.
It's almost like they're untouchable. And you clearly Trump was committed treason. And
here it is. So she has reportedly sent text messages to Mark Meadows.
Mark Meadows, that's right.
Then President Trump's chief of staff, backing the false claim that the presidential election was stolen.
Yes.
Stolen.
Ginni Thomas, wife of Clarence Thomas, a Supreme Court justice, is sending texts to Mark Meadows, the former White House chief of staff.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Clarence
and we all know that wives have say in how they're, what their husbands do. They're like all up in their business.
Yeah.
I mean, and husbands can be all up in wives. I'm not saying one more than the other, but you know what I'm saying.
Just spousal business sharing.
Spousal business sharing.
And that's just bound to happen.
That should be a shirt.
Spousal business sharing.
I'd buy it.
That should be a word for co-parenting. Spousal business sharing. It's just a kid. It's just business.
It's just business. Kid business. Lord business. Huh? That's the Lego movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Lord business.
I don't have kids, so
welfare.
I'm
right.
You
don't have kids.
Yeah.
I have 2.
Yeah. I'm done. Single.
One's in. Sounds like you're bragging.
What?
Sounds like you're bragging.
Thought I would.
Excuse me. I have one child in college. He's 20, and then another in high school. He's 15.
Very nice. And and they are super promising. Fucking angels.
They
honestly.
are. They're amazing.
I have no idea how they turned out that great.
They hung out with their moms.
That's what it is. To no credit of
I had
you.
to be weekend dad.
Yeah.
So that's how they did it.
That's how they ended up great. Not again. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else is going on?
I don't know
what's going on in the world.
So what's the top story on the Huffington Post, right? Because it's the political ideological spectrum.
It is.
So what's going on at the Huffington Post?
Let's check
What's
it
their
out.
top story?
Their top story.
Azarath with the great question, though. That kicked off like a whole, 15 minutes of monkeypox talk?
It sure did.
Monkeypox. Like it's just one.
Monkeypox talk.
What if you had only one monkeypox?
It's not pox
plural.
like CKS. It's pox like X.
Right. Because it doesn't have gender. Right? Like
That's
Latinx.
Exactly why. That's exactly why. Like a Latin X.
Right. But
like a Latin X in the wild.
You can have just one monkeypox.
Yeah. Sure. I don't think so.
You always have plural. It's monkeypox.
Again, it's just an X thing because it's genderless.
It can use any bathroom.
Okay. So the latest story on the Huffington Post.
Yeah. What's the top story on? And the Huffington Post, reminder, is liberal Democrat. Right?
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah. So it is going to be a little bit like opinionated to the left side, left leaning. And right on cue, it says Meek Mike, Pence speech tiptoes around January 6th. He will not say how involved Trump was and how he backed the violence. He is just going around, and he's like someone that is like trying to tell you that they didn't do their homework, but they say anything but that. They're like, see, what had happened was, so the freeway was insane. And then...
How does Mike Pence say it? What had happened was?
He says, see, what had happened was... I have no idea why I just did a Kermit the Frog.
I don't know, but that's really funny. See, what had happened was... what I think, though, and I love conspiracies, is that Mike Pence is so gay. Because everybody's... right? He's gay, right? We can agree that he's gay. Everybody. And if you're listening to the podcast and you're like, he's not gay, I'm like, he's gay. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel like Donald Trump has video of him being gay.
That must be it.
I'm sure.
That must be it. He must be like...
Hear me out. Donald Trump has hotels all over the world, right? And in those hotels are cameras. How many politicians do you think went into those buildings with people they should not have gone in with, and hence blackmail of the entire U.S. government? And that's why you don't have people turning on him. So I feel like Mike Pence, he was caught doing something gay. I don't know, what's gay? What could Mike Pence have, I don't know, like he went to go see Oklahoma or something. I don't know. If
he never wore white after Labor Day. That was sus. ever. Look at him.
Yes. He never wore white after. So he won't roll. He won't rat on Donald Trump. No.
No, he will not.
That sucks.
He is just, I think he recently had like a half-hour speech where he was kind of condemning what happened on January 6th, but like would not talk about who was at fault. And yeah, he was just like, I'm just not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about the fact that Trump thinks the election was stolen. Do I back it? Does he back that?
You know what? I don't. I think he's afraid to say anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they even showed him footage that the mob was...
It's weird because we all know how right-leaning he is. It's like, why don't you just be forthright with your stance? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Blackmail.
No idea.
Blackmail. He was almost dead. I was about to say that the mob was 40 feet away from him. They didn't even know that.
Really?
You did? Yeah. There's video of
what?
Everybody was panicking. And then somebody directed the mob to go a different way.
Huh.
And then Mike Pence at the Secret Service. Do you remember the whole thing about they wanted to rush him to the car, and then Mike Pence is like, I'm not getting in the car?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would encourage people to look up Mike Pence, I'm not getting in the car. He said that, and that's probably why he's still alive.
Wow.
He looked at that car and was like, not that one. And they rushed him off somewhere else.
What?
Yeah.
He Jason Bourne that shit.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Good for him.
And just by the way, we have about, 7 more minutes? We're at 21 minutes right now.
Ooh, we're at 21 minutes. Well,
and before this thing wraps up.
Let's go ahead and bring this full circle and go to the Drudge Report. Let's go to a right-leaning, opinionated report.
Extreme.
Let's talk, and let's see if they've got anything fun going on here.
Well, what's the top story?
I mean, their top story was Garland. They cannot believe that Garland is open to prosecuting Trump. That's their top story. They're extremely upset about that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's okay. So that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
So the top story for a Huffington Post was Ginni Thomas, or what was it?
It was Mike Pence.
Mike Pence.
Mike Pence tiptoeing around, not admitting to whether or not anyone had anything to do with January 6th, least of all Trump.
And of course, that feeds into the
yeah.
And that feeds into the left-leaning, and then Drudge Report was they can't believe Merrick Garland is going to. Would want to prosecute Trump. It's so right-leaning.
Merrick Garland does not rule it out. Can you believe it?
Man.
And this piece was written by Ken Delanian and Corky Simasco.
Oh, Corky Simasco, hard-hitting journalism from that guy. I followed his career for like at least 3-4 seconds now. And is there anything fun going on?
Is there anything fun? Boy, is there. Boy, is there.
You would not believe the fun that's being had.
First of all, I'm missing out on this fun. On a New York City subway, there were twerking girls hosting a wild slip and slide party. What? Why wasn't I called? Who had this? Was there an email?
Can you say that again?
Twerking girls host wild, booze-fueled pool party on New York City subway.
No, but I heard slip and slide.
There was a slip and slide on the last one, but then they changed it to booze-fueled when we got further into the story. This is the New York Post. This is a flash twerk party.
Nothing to me is funnier and less sexy than twerking.
Nothing sounds better and is more fun than a flash twerk party. Remember when flash mobs were a thing?
What is a flash mob?
Flash mobs are when people organize to walk around randomly and look like there's nothing happening in the middle of, I don't know, a town square. For some reason, it always happens in a town square.
The Harlem Shake.
They break down into dance and sometimes even song. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm flash mobbing.
Oh, boy.
But there have to be more people here. Right. Otherwise, I just broke out into a dance by myself.
There is a legit slip and slide.
Is there a photo of it?
There sure is.
Oh my God.
I'm going to screenshot it says, meanwhile in NYC, and there are two girls twerking on a slip and slide that is spread across a train. And by the looks of this train, I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's the 6 train. All right, I'm just going to take a wild guess.
It is always the 6 train. That's the orange line, right?
That's the green line.
The green line?
Yeah.
Oh, the orange line was D.
The orange, yeah. Yeah. It was, oh my God, it was hosted inside an L train car.
Oh my God, that L train is off the hook.
The L train, first of all, is an important train. So that train brings everyone from Brooklyn across into Manhattan and back and forth. It's like a tiny little like 3-cart train. And they said, twerk party.
Hell yeah, they did.
I know what people are gonna want to see after a long, hard day of work.
You know what?
On their way home.
Bring your swimsuits, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Also, the thought of like all of the regular Samaritans walking into the train and just like walking away. Like when you see like a homeless man in the train,
Dang.
You're just like, never mind.
Dang. Old ladies too, with their diapers, they just get right on.
All of the New Yorkers just like over any type of craziness that could be happening. You just look into the train, twerk part, fucking shit. And just get into the next cart.
Some people straight up would get on. Anyway.
I might have joined in. I might have joined in.
Look at our time.
Wow, look. It looks like we're there. So let's see. Do we have any plugs?
Nah. I mean, just what? Our Patreon?
Our Patreon. Dude, and you actually have a little mug. Show them the mug.
Oh, look at that. Look.
You can get a new show mug. So I have a hoodie. I have a really nice hoodie. We've got stickers.
Yeah.
We've got, what else do we have? Shirts?
Shirts. I think there's a tote bag on there too.
There's a tote bag.
But go to anewshow.com.
Yep.
And at the very top of the website, it's Patreon. Click on that and support. Yeah.
Support.
Also, leave a comment.
Oh, yeah. Tell us what you think.
Yes.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. We'll make fun of everything.
Our Instagram is a new news show. That's it. A new news show.
At a new news show.
Yeah. And I think that's about right. And then the YouTube is youtube.com/a news show.
Yep.
Or you can just go to the website, a news show. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to get a hold of us.
Plenty ways. Until the next time, thank you so much for tuning in. If you stayed this long, I am Jerry, and this is one of the podcasts of all time. Guaranteed. And I'll see you next time.